joining me for another edition of MusicZone, where we discover what's happening in the world of music this week. So let's go and get this party started.
First up this week, Lady Gaga says the new album is a recollection of all the bad decisions that she's made in her life. The star also called Die With A Smile the missing piece of LG7's tracklist. Yes, Lady Gaga fans are going to learn a lot more about the pop star's life once her 7th studio album drops in February. In a new interview with the Los Angeles Times published Thursday, December 19, Gaga spilled the details about the highly anticipated LP, a life-spanning project that she says is full of her love of music and contains so many different genres, so many different styles, so many different dreams. It leaps around genre in a way that's almost corrupt. The 13-time Grammy winner told the publication, and it ends with love. That's the answer to all the chaos in my life, is that I find peace with love. Every song that I wrote, I just kept getting kind of swept away in these different dreams I was having about the past, almost like a recollection of all these bad decisions that I made in my life. But it ends in this very happy place. Blondie confirms a new album for 2025 is on the way with producer John Congleton. It marks the band's first album since 2017's Pollinator, also produced by Congleton. The news was shared by guitarist and co-founder Chris Stein, who posted a black and white photo of lead singer Debbie Harry and Congleton in the studio on Blue Sky, accompanied by the caption, "With John Congleton, new Blondie record next year." It marks the band's first album since 2017's Pollinator, also produced by the Grammy-winning producer Congleton. That record earned critical acclaim and featured collaborations with artists like Joan Jett, Charlie XCX, and Johnny Marr. Known for his work with St. Vincent and Angel Olsen, Congleton's involvement hints a modern, innovative approach for Blondie's upcoming release. Yes, hints of the project have been circulating for months. Stein's previously shared photos from the studio on Instagram, teasing fans with mentions of a new Blondie album and confirming on BBC Radio 6 that the record had entered the mixing phase earlier this year. Phil Collins returns to the drum kit in Drummer First. The Phil Collins documentary Drummer First captures Collins revisiting his drum kit for the first time in years. Phil Collins, widely regarded as one of the greatest drummers of all time, opens up about his enduring passion for music and the struggles he's faced in Phil Collins' Drummer First, which premiered on December 18 on the Drumeo YouTube channel. The documentary captures Collins revisiting his drum kit for the first time in years, a moment that's both poignant and powerful. It's still kind of sinking in, Collins says in the documentary. I've spent all my life playing drums. To suddenly not be able to do that is a shock. Collins, now 73, has faced numerous health challenges stemming from a 2007 spinal injury that left him with limited mobility and complications such as drop foot. His drumming, once the heartbeat of Genesis, and his solo career has been sidelined in recent years. During Genesis' 2022 farewell tour, Collins passed the torch to his son Nick, who filled in on drums. Still, his connection to the instrument remains unshakable. He said, "If I can't do what I did as well as I did it, I'd rather relax and not do anything. But if I wake up one day and I can hold a pair of drumsticks, then I have cracked it. But I just feel like I've used up my air miles." The documentary sheds light on Collins' legendary career, including anecdotes that illustrate his profound impact on music. He recalls Peter Gabriel recognising his talent the first time they played together, and Eric Clapton's reaction to his drumming. "Effing hell, what was that?" The moments underscore Collins' identity as a drummer, first and foremost. "I'm not a singer who drums a bit, I'm Phil Collins, a drummer." Nick Collins provided further context to his father's struggles, revealing that years of drumming took a significant toll on his posture and spine, ultimately necessitating a major neck surgery. But despite the physical setbacks, the elder Collins finds joy in revisiting his instrument, even briefly holding drumsticks again, but he admits that it just feels so strange to hold a pair. Collins has achieved remarkable success on Billboard charts throughout his career, particularly during the 1980s. As a solo artist, Collins earned 7 number-1 hits on Billboard 100, including Against All Odds, Take a Look at Me Now, Sussudio, and Another Day in Paradise, which spent 4 weeks at the top, and his 1985 album No Jacket Required Inspired dominated the Billboard 200, earning Diamond certification and winning the Grammy for Album of the Year. With Genesis, Collins reached number 1 with Invisible Touch in 1986. UK grunge rock metal artist Lewis Titty is nice enough to let us know how his year has been. Check it out.
Hi guys, it's Tiv. Just thought I'd do my end of year review, which seems to have become some sort of tradition I do every year. So as you guys know, last year I released Subsistence, which I think went down quite well. Quite a few people liked it. It's got quite a lot of streams, although to be honest that doesn't mean anything these days, to me anyway. I just like getting fans who actually like it, getting it out there. The numbers mean literally nothing to me because it's just an algorithm at the end of the day.
Tell us all about Bliss, mate.
Bliss, which was originally supposed to be 2 EPs. It's supposed to be Irrelevant, which was released, which eventually became a single, and then originally I was planning on calling the second one Living the Dream, but that ended up becoming a song, and in the end we ended up with Bliss, which hopefully has gone down quite well with people. I've been happy with the results so far, quite a lot of good feedback.
Moving forward, what's on the horizon for Lewis Tivy?
Moving forward, I'm not sure what to do, if I'm honest. I could keep putting out the same type of stuff, which quite a few people have said, oh no, you're good at it, keep doing it. And then I have been toying with the idea of maybe going slightly more acoustic, maybe some more new wave stuff, maybe pushing it to the extreme, but that might put a few people off. Yeah, I just want to experiment a little bit. So overall, I'm really happy with what's happened this year. Oh, and before I forget, we had the collaboration EP with Mishappenings, Mishtiv. If you haven't already checked it out, check it out. It's quite a bit different from my stuff and his stuff. It's very, I guess you'd say 80s synth, maybe mixed with a bit of punk and grunge. I can't really describe it. It wasn't my intention to release it like that, but it actually turned out pretty good, so I'm happy with that. Big shout out to Mishappenings. He's really come through this year. He played bass on literally every song this year, and it wouldn't have sounded nearly anywhere near as good if he hadn't been on there. So a big looking forward to 2025, see what you all got in store, tons of new music. I certainly will try my best to deliver some as well. And hope you all have a good one. Peace.
Thanks, Tiv. You rock, mate.
You may have noticed that this podcast is broadcast a little later this week, and I thank you very much for all of your support and understanding in regards to this. I've been back in Sydney throughout the week, checking out new locations around the city for my music video later next year, and had some time on me to do something I hadn't done for a while, and take a leisurely walk around the Opera House and Botanic Garden.
And I'm going to show you around a little bit. I've been down here for a while, but things look about the same. Probably a few more people.
Now, thanks to ARIA, it's time to check out the Australian Top 20 this week.
And now it's time to find out who's topping the US and UK charts this week.